Making the headlines tonight. The President of the National Assembly requests the project management unit responsible for the construction of the new National Assembly building to complete the construction by 2024. The President of the Democratic Republic of Timor-Leste arrives in Phnom Penh for a 3-day official state visit to Cambodia. And the University of Putisastra held a 2-day health-related research conference where the health technology roadmap for Cambodia was launched. This is the Daily Roundup here on EAC News Channel. A very good evening to you. I'm Darshana Gauchan. The President of the National Assembly, Heng Samrin, has requested the project management unit responsible for the construction of the new National Assembly building under assistance provided by Vietnam to continue coordinating with all relevant parties to complete the construction of the building by 2024. On Tuesday morning, National Assembly President Heng Samrin urged the project management unit to work together well and properly implement the construction procedures according to the technical standards set out in the contract. The new National Assembly building is being built for $25 million with assistance from Vietnam. 2 companies are managing the project: Archetype International Consulting Company and Vietnam Construction Company TCV. Construction began at the end of 2021 and is scheduled to complete in 2024. After reviewing and presenting the progress of the construction work, the National Assembly President has requested all working groups and companies involved to continue doing their work properly with transparency and accountability. The President of the Democratic Republic of Timor-Leste arrived in Phnom Penh close to 10 a.m. on Tuesday morning, along with an accompanying high-level delegation for a 3-day official state visit to Cambodia. EAC News reporter Dekanin has more details.
The arrival of the President of Timor-Leste, José Manuel Ramos Horta, was welcomed by the Minister of the Royal Palace, Kong Som-ol, and the Minister of Posts and Telecommunications, Gia Van Dijk. According to a press release issued by the Cambodian Ministry of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation, the President of Timor-Leste will pay a state visit to Cambodia at the invitation of His Majesty the King of Cambodia. President Ramos Horta will pay a courtesy visit to the King of Cambodia at the Royal Palace, lay wreaths at the Independence Monument, and place flower baskets at the statue of the former King of Cambodia. He will also meet with the President of the Senate, Sai Chum, the President of the National Assembly, Heng Samrin, and Prime Minister Hun Sen. The Prime Minister of Cambodia and the President of Timor-Leste will also preside over the signing of 2 important bilateral documents, the Aviation Services Agreement and the Memorandum of Understanding on Rice Trade between the Royal Government of Cambodia and the Government of the Democratic Republic of Timor-Leste. President Ramos Horta will also meet with the Deputy Commander-in-Chief of the Royal Cambodian Armed Forces, Lieutenant General Hun Manait. He is also expected to give public lectures at renowned universities in Phnom Penh, interviews with the local media, and address the first Cambodia-Timor-Leste Forum on Tourism and Business for Sustainable Development and Peace. The Cambodian Ministry of Foreign Affairs has stated that it considers the visit of President José Manuel Ramos Horta to be a positive sign of further deepening relations and cooperations in both bilateral and multilateral frameworks for the mutual benefit of Cambodia and Timor-Leste. Dekanin, EAC News.
ASEAN and the EU signed the Comprehensive Air Transport Agreement between the member states of the Association of Southeast Asian Nations and the European Union and its member states at the 28th ASEAN Transport Ministers meeting on Monday in Bali, Indonesia. The ASEAN-EU CATA is the world's first block-to-block air transport agreement. The agreement is expected to provide greater opportunities for airlines of ASEAN and the EU, facilitating the operation of passenger and cargo services between and beyond both regions, which will help bolster the recovery of air connectivity following the COVID-19 pandemic. Passengers can look forward to a greater variety of destinations, more flight frequencies, and more travel options between Southeast Asia and Europe. The ASEAN-EU CATA provides a foundation for closer cooperation between ASEAN and the EU in areas such as aviation safety, air traffic management, consumer protection, and environmental and social matters, and builds upon a number of existing initiatives. The minister in charge of State Secretariat of Civil Aviation of Cambodia, Dr. Mao Havanal, was quoted saying, This year marks the 45th anniversary of ASEAN-European Union dialogue relations, and to commemorate this historic occasion, it is heartening that ASEAN and EU signed the world's first region-to-region air transport agreement in Bali on 17 October 2022 and set a significant milestone in world aviation history. Dr. Mao Havanal further added that he believes the ASEAN-EU CATA will strengthen air transport services, connecting people, cultures, and businesses across continents, as well as supporting the sustainable growth of aviation, and stated that the ASEAN-EU CATA emerges at an opportune time as ASEAN and the EU celebrates 45 years of partnership. The ASEAN-EU CATA will undergo ratification in accordance with the respective procedures of the ASEAN member states and the EU and its member states. The Ministry of Health has reiterated its call to increase vigilance against COVID-19 during the upcoming Water Festival and to take proper precautions while organizing celebrations. EAC News reporter Dekanin has more.
The instruction released by the Ministry of Health on Tuesday states that although Cambodia has suspended the main national celebration of the Water Festival in November, there will still be celebrations held in cities and provinces across the country to allow the public to enjoy this time, to enhance tourism, and to also provide income opportunities to citizens. People in villages, communes, capitals, and provinces across Cambodia planning to organize celebrations for the Water Festival from the 7th to the 9th of November 2022 must increase vigilance against COVID-19 and consistently implement health and safety measures, especially the 3 do's and 3 don'ts. The ministry also urges a number of other important measures, such as getting tested quickly in case of a suspected COVID-19 infection. Relevant local authorities and subnational health officials must cooperate and assign management forces to monitor and guide the effective implementation of the 3 do's and 3 don'ts. Citizens showing symptoms of COVID-19, such as fever, cough, a headache, and runny nose, should not attend water festival activities and should instead seek immediate consultation at a health center or public hospital to prevent transmission of the disease to others. Additionally, to support progress on the new normal path to prevent the spread of COVID-19 and maintain a new normal life, the ministry instructs all members of the public to continue implementing safety measures to prevent the spread of COVID-19 between individuals, families, and communities so that a large-scale transmission of COVID-19 in the wider community does not happen again. The public and all relevant ministries and subnational authorities are advised to continue following the instructions set out by Prime Minister Hun Sen and previous Ministry of Health guidelines. The ministry also requests members of the public to keep clean, maintain good hygiene, and to not spit just anywhere on the ground. According to the World Health Organization, as of the 14th of October 2022, there have been more than 620 million cases of COVID-19 in the world, with over 6.5 million deaths. Dekanin, EAC News.
If it's happening and you need to know about it, you'll get it all right here. EAC News brings you updates and breaking news in English across all of our platforms and channels. The EAC News app, YouTube, Facebook, Telegram, Twitter, and our website www.eacnews.asia. Join me and the rest of the EAC News team every day on your favorite channels. EAC News, Cambodia made clear.
The University of Putisastra held a two-day research conference on improving Cambodian health and well-being on the 13th and 14th of October. Minister attached to the Prime Minister, Professor Chemrati, gave an opening speech, and Dr. Hul Sieng Hing from the Ministry of Industry, Science, Technology and Innovation launched the Health Technology Roadmap for Cambodia from 2022 to 2032. EAC News reporter Anthony Ellis attended the conference to learn more about the research being done in the field of health.
During the 2 days of Improving Cambodian Health and Wellbeing Research Conference at the University of Putisastra, distinguished guests delivered keynotes, addresses and presided over a number of preliminary discussions. Professor Ian Finlay, the President and Vice-Chancellor of the University of Putisastra, explained that the purpose of the conference is to encourage discussions and collaboration between the high-qualified attendees to walk towards the development and strong health future for Cambodia. The research conference had three main objectives: to improve discussion and collaboration between many players in the health space, to build public and private partnerships to work together to reap the benefits from private sector innovation and public sector infrastructure, and to build a research, a critical thinking and strengthen and develop a health sector that everyone can be proud of. The university's research director, Dr. Tinke Warda, further explained the purpose of the conference and also about the kind of research the University of Putisastra conducts.
The purpose of the conference really is to promote health research, but also the importance of health doesn't sit by itself. It's influenced by education, by politics, by economics. So we've tried to bring a variety of stakeholders together with the view of working together through research that we can further health outcomes for people in Cambodia here at the University of Putisastra. We're a health university, so we have the faculties of medicine, nursing, midwifery, dentistry, pharmacy, and also health science. We're a small university, but we really believe in the importance of evidence-based education, but also evidence-based practice, which means you need good, solid research.
The Director General of the General Department of Science, Technology and Innovation of the Ministry of Industry, Dr. Hul Sieng Hing, gave the summary of a health technology roadmap, Cambodia 2022 to 2023, which was launched in the research conference.
Right now, mostly, the conference today, we do most of our presentation also from the local, and the knowledge itself from health research met locally, and health technology roadmap, are really a guidance to all of researchers working in the country.
Dr. Hul Sieng Hing also spoke of the great research collaboration between the ministry and the University of Putisastra.
UP is really a player in health development sector, specifically on research on how knowledge on health, specifically health technology, met locally. From some like Prime Minister of the Kingdom of Cambodia, some like Prime Minister Hun Sen, he really supportive on science, technology and innovation. And then with him as Honorable Chair of the National Council of Science and Technology endorse this health technology roadmap as a guidance for all stakeholders.
The two-day research conference featured a number of great keynote speeches and plenary discussions on a variety of different healthcare subjects, such as on oral health, psychological well-being, One Health approach and research, and HPV-related cancer and care. The conference falls under the University of Punathestra's broad vision of a healthier Cambodia through the propagation of the health education and health-related research. The University of Punathestra brings together health education, research and technology that drives for Cambodia's future. Anthony Ellis, EAC News.
Thank you for watching the Daily Roundup here on EAC News Channel. For more breaking news and updates, you can check out our website, eacnews.asia, or search EAC News on Telegram, Smart TV, or at your favorite app store. More from the EAC News team tomorrow night at 8 p.m. We will see you then.